thought last week's episode was interesting. Nah, this was something out of Willy Wonka's playbook. I don't know. Child, we get Jerome and Louie's wedding and everybody is tripped out on acid. Thanks, Scully. What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Snowfall video. In this video, we're talking about episode number 8 from season 5. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my Snowfall content. All right, y'all, let's get into it because not the Saints all high at this daggone wedding. Scully, yo, this is why I will forever love Scully. He has to make it to the very end of this series because Bro did not only come with his own style of wedding gift. He was like, listen here, I'm about to turn this whole thing up a notch for every daggone body and y'all gonna enjoy yourselves. We done been through a lot. We as family, we as bonded together. Let me go ahead and hook this chocolate up real quick. Scully had Franklin say in there seeing dead people, arguing with dead people. I don't even know how this actually manifested, but when he's arguing with Teddy, he actually in real life coordinates a call with Teddy to warn him and let him know that he's going to have to kill him. And it's just like, it was all fine and dandy, Scully, until it wasn't, bro. Like, everything was all good, everybody tripping out and in their feelings and everything is a little touchy-feely, yada yada yada, until this. Now Teddy's gonna hop into his insecure bag and is going to start figuring out how he can take out Franklin the same way that he took out Alton, which I honestly don't even know if he actually took out Alton, y'all, because we have yet to see a body. But Franklin and Teddy have already had really grave tensions since his return to the organization, and Scully's little LSD trip for Franklin ain't helping out nobody. Now, what I will say is that it is definitely a very beautiful wedding. I enjoy seeing all the characters come together. Veronique, y'all, is making me very nervous still. She winds up leaving the wedding early. She has all these contingencies and boundaries, and while I want a queen to have her boundaries and be, you know, a commanding force in her relationship, something about how she interacts with Franklin still does not read very well to me. Sis got something that she's hiding. Sis is trying to coordinate some stuff and I don't like it. What I do like though is that she was able to go to Kane early on in this episode and put it to him like, well, this is what it is and what it ain't. I need you to be straight up with me. Should I be in hiding? Can I go back to my damn house? Are you going to still be shooting at me and my baby? What is really good, bro? And I just like looking at Kane, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. So while he is a terrorist and a menace and could be completely conjuring up some other plan to annihilate Franklin later on down the line, for the most part, he is falling in line, has gotten with the program, is taking their product, is called off all his guns and put down his arms, and he just sitting in the cut being fine, trying to smoke his cigarette. I mean, that's it. That's all. Very neat. Did you get the answers you was looking for, boo-boo? What I love most about this episode was honestly the moments of seeing Jerome so happy because this wedding is something that he deeply wanted. Him getting back to his auto detailer and his home and just frolicking in the spaces that he loves. I absolutely love that for him. But it's the moments where Louie breaks it to him how she went to go talk to Teddy early in the episode because she wants to cut a separate deal and get directly from him cutting out Franklin that makes him uncomfortable, and he has to let her know like, yo, I'm not going to war with my family. I know what you're trying to do. I support you 100%. However, I'm not going to war with my blood family. And this is honestly going to be a problem. I mentioned in last week's episode breakdown that I think that Louie has signed her death certificate and how she has moved and breaking away from Franklin this way. It was one thing last season of like, they want to have their own, they want to run their own. Okay, cool. But the more she does things behind his back and to me in dissension, the more it's like really her earning her own bullet. I could totally see Louie not making it through the 6th and final season because yes, y'all, they have been greenlit for a 6th season. We will be getting another season of Snowfall and it will be the final one. And honestly, I do see Franklin maybe making it out of the series alive, which means a bunch of people around him are probably going to fall. I love this in the episode when he's being confronted with all these dead people around him. That's one of the things that he has to be confronted with, the the idea of how so many people around him have died and how it's all his fault. Everything is all his fault. This LSD trip forces everybody, Franklin, Cissy, Jerome, everybody to start to think about the things that are weighing most on their mind. And Franklin's is heavy in the people who have died and his responsibility to his family and where he has dropped the ball or made a bunch of missteps. I think one of my favorite scenes of this entire episode is watching Franklin versus Franklin, and we get the Franklin with the t-shirt from season 1 where he was just getting started and he's arguing with himself, trying to validate all of his decisions, and his older self, previous self, is like, nah, you messed up. Everything that you did has been messed up. You selfish. And honestly, while it was a trippy for him, it was trippy for me to watch, because I kind of feel like more of us need to have these real ass conversations with ourselves about some of the choices that we make and the ways that we move. Shout out to Leon for being the #1 chant with LSD, because he had some of the chocolate covered strawberries as well, but he wasn't tripping nearly as hard as everybody else. By the end of the episode, he got to put Cissy in the car so she could sleep because she's zapping out. She done almost blew the cover of the man that she brought in to try to bring down Teddy and to be surveillance, and she's losing it on Franklin. I'm like, girl, get it together. The people with the most secrets are the ones who never need to take acid, because every last one of them damn secrets is coming out. You hear me? But again, shout out to Scully for dragging everybody and making this a very interesting episode. The episode ends with Louie and Franklin having a real conversation, and she's up front with him about she's going her own way. He did wait too late to try to put her in charge or notice her in the way that she wanted, and it is what it is at this point. And he's left to just wonder what the hell does that mean and what's going to happen moving forward. And Buckley is taking action on Kane. They're going to try to take him out. That's how the episode ends. Let me know your thoughts about the episode in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications if you're new here, so that you don't miss out on any of my Snowfall videos. And shout out to all of the amazing subbies who are already subscribed. I love y'all so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.